The damage from the torrential, unexpected May storm was bad. 3 inches of foul water ruined my newly finished basement, but the true flood was the wave of pure, aggressive audacity that came from my neighbor, Richard. An investigation by my plumber confirmed what I suspected. Richard's ancient, neglected backyard French drain had failed spectacularly, diverting a literal river of runoff directly into my foundation, the evidence irrefutable. Yet, before I could even finalize the insurance claim, Richard served me with a letter, penned by his slick-talking attorney, accusing me of having improper grading that accepted municipal runoff, and demanding I pay for his drain replacement and the cosmetic damage to his flower beds. This breathtaking shift of blame, turning the victim into the villain, snapped something crucial inside me. I immediately hired my own attorney to handle the official documentation, but I decided that a slow-moving legal fight wasn't enough. Richard needed a lesson in immediate, palpable discomfort. I started small, installing a 1,500-watt security floodlight pointed directly at the single largest, north-facing window of his master bedroom, keeping it on a legally permissible motion sensor that was triggered by everything: squirrels, wind, and especially his late-night trips to the hot tub. Next, I erected a sprawling multi-tiered rock garden along the entire length of our shared property line, meticulously using brightly colored garish quartz and lining the edge with 36 clanging, oversized aluminum wind chimes that sang a chaotic, discordant symphony every time the breeze moved. Crucially, I ensured this rock garden's grading visually highlighted the downward slope originating from his failed drain system, turning his structural incompetence into a permanent, highly visible feature. Richard tried to retaliate, first with a noise complaint, which failed, as the chimes were within decibel limits, and then with a pathetic letter about the visual blight of my garden, but his rage was now contained to his own property while my constant legal nuisance thrived. After a brutal 2 months of interrupted sleep and visual chaos, the pressure finally cracked him. His lawyer called mine, not to settle the flood, but to beg me to dismantle the cacophony of rocks and aluminum in exchange for dropping his ridiculous counterclaim and covering my initial damages. I agreed, but only after watching a crew from his dime finally properly excavate and replace the rusted, broken drain that had caused the mess in the first place, ensuring that the quiet and the darkness I had stolen from him were only returned when justice was physically and expensively served.